Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It is boiling nicely as now William Ruto prefers working with the ODM CSS more than even the Mount Kenya region CSS. We are being told that the Mount Kenya CSS, they are quiet. But those CSS who are making noise, showing their loyalty to William Ruto, most of the time even defending William Ruto, these are ODM CSS. One of them is Hassan Joho, Opiyo Wandayi, John Mbadi, and Oparanya. These are the CSS who are making noise in the cabinet. But where are people like Alice Wahome, who is the CS of land? Where is the CS of water, who is coming from Mount Kenya region? Where is the CS Rebecca Miano? Where is the CS William Kabogo? Where is the CS Lee Kinyanjui? Where is the CS Mutai Kagwe? These CSS that have been left making noise in the cabinet, these are ODM CSS. Does it mean that the Mount Kenya CSS wameachwa tu wafanye kazi, wanyamaze, wafunge mdomo kwa sababu 2027 kuna new lineup and they will not be there? Or are they planning to get out of this broad-based government because they are being insulted left, right, center? I want you to listen to more details. But before, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As well, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
Now, President William Ruto's cabinet reshuffle, triggered by the Gen Z uprising of 2024, was a political gamble aimed at stabilizing his presidency. By bringing in ODM members and more Mount Kenya allies, the president sought to build a broad-based coalition, but 1 year on, the results are anything but predictable. Cabinet secretaries from the opposition have emerged as Ruto's most vocal defenders. Meanwhile, those tapped from the Mount Kenya region have remained conspicuously quiet. On politics and power tonight, NTV's Ibrahim Karanja interrogates what this means for the president's 2027 re-election strategy.
The reconstitution of President William Ruto's cabinet, which began following the Gen Z protests in August 2024, when the Day One cabinet was disbanded, and has continued to as recently as April 2025, when the two latest entrants, Geoffrey Roko and Hannah Wendot Cheptumo, joined, has produced unexpected political alignments exposing fundamental flaws with the president's strategy across all the regions in the country. Cabinet appointees from the ODM party, mining CS Hassan Joho.
Mimi nataka niwaombe kwa heshima na taadhima, tukae karibu, tumsaidie, tumbebe, tumjenge, tumlinde William Samoei Ruto. Hapo mbele sasa. Hapo mbele sasa.
John Mbadi of the National Treasury.
Your Excellency, what I'm saying in a nutshell, you have shown us a different friendship. I am not saying this because I'm Minister for Finance. I am saying this because I can see the way you relate with everybody in this country. Sasa mimi nataka niambie watu wetu hapa tutoki.
And Energy's Opiyo Wandayi have emerged as Ruto's most vocal defenders, actively campaigning for his 2027 re-election across their traditional strongholds.
Our support for President Ruto is not ending tomorrow. It is support that is going to the maximum possible end. And that maximum possible end is 2032. There is no doubt whatsoever.
Their transformation from opposition critics to passionate advocates of the Kenya Kwanza government portrays a complete political conversion, surprising both allies and critics.
Between William Samoei Ruto na wote ambao wanampinga, there is no comparison.
I, Mutahi Kagwe.
Yet their counterparts from the Mount Kenya region have maintained conspicuous silence despite being appointed specifically to counter the region's growing opposition to Ruto's presidency. Brought in January of 2025, months after the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who went ahead to spoil the party for Ruto in the mountain, Agriculture CS Mutahi Kagwe, ICT's William Kabogo, and Lee Kinyanjui of Trade, all political heavyweights in their own rights, have failed to mobilize support for the president in their home region, allowing Gachagua's opposition forces to continue gaining ground.
The people from the mountain are reading the signs very clearly within that region. As they like saying themselves, they are listening to the ground, and therefore they are quiet and they are lost within the spaces of quietness. You hardly hear Lee Kinyanjui saying anything. You only hear him when he is talking about the issues of his office. Mutahi Kagwe is completely inconspicuous, and all these three are political animals.
Even Day One appointee Alice Wahome, known for her political acumen, has remained notably quiet in defending the administration she serves. The technical argument that cabinet secretaries should focus on service delivery rather than politics fails to reflect the country's political realities, where cabinet appointments and dismissals are routinely based on political value, with ministers expected to defend their appointing authority while at the same time delivering on their respective portfolios. Only Water CS Eric Muga and his tourism counterpart Rebecca Miano would escape this intense political scrutiny due to their previously low public political profiles. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki and the recently appointed CS for Public Service Geoffrey Ruku have become the primary voices defending Ruto's re-election prospects in Mount Kenya, even though their efforts appear insufficient against mounting opposition criticism in the region that was crucial to Ruto's 2022 victory.
They are going, without a doubt. You know, political expediency does not know common decency. Going forward, Mr. Odinga is going to be making more demands because therein resides President William Ruto's last hope. And there's no way he's going to continue keeping in cabinet people whose political capital for him is expended. It's not about the expertise, how professional and proficient they are. It's about political expediency. And if there will be only one person from the mountain, the way some years back, Mzee Moi would have Joseph Kamodo within that space, then it will be one individual.
In the neighboring Ukambani region, Alfred Mutua of Labour presents another puzzle for political observers. The former two-term governor and a leader of a political party has been loudly silent and remained conspicuously absent during DP Kindiki's extended two-week tour of the eastern region in June, raising questions about his political strategy and future in the cabinet. This spotlight, however, may not be shown on cabinet secretaries from Ruto's own Rift Valley backyard, as the head of state continues enjoying massive home support, thus allowing them to focus on their dockets without political pressure. In politics, your fiercest defender may emerge from your previous opposition, even as your supposed allies retreat into strategic silence. This is a lesson that President William Ruto may be learning, as his experiment with the cabinet now proves that loyalty is earned and not purchased. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.
After listening to more details about how things are boiling up, I can tell you whatever is coming up is so huge that some individuals they are feeling like, they are going to feel like they are propelling William Ruto to his re-election. But not true. But not true. Mark this and mark it very clear. Remember, we are having even those people who are in the government, not even in the government, in the cabinet. They are coming from Mount Kenya region, but they are so tired with this government. People like Alice Wahome, are they talking? Is she talking? When did you head Alice Wahome? And if it is recently, how many times? But akina people like John Mbadi, akina Joho, Opiyo and I, they are coming out to say they are defending William Ruto with their old body parts. That they are not getting out of the government. But other CSS coming from Mount Kenya region, even the recent added one, like for example, Lee Kinyanjui, people like Mutahi Kagwe, William Kabogo, naitwa Kafuku. Alafu tuko na Mutahi Kagwe. By the way, tuko mpaka na chairperson of KRA, anaitwa Nderitu Mureithi, the former governor of Laikipia. He was a close ally of Raila Amolo Odinga. Several of them, they're quiet. The like of the CS of water, nasahau jina yake. The like of CS Rebecca Miano. Alafu, where are they? It's not that we are asking where are they, but they are quiet. Those individuals who are now showing their might are ODM CSS. Does it mean there's a fallout in between them with William Ruto? Because they're feeling like they are squeezed. They don't have any voice. Those who are having voice, are the only ODM CSS. And they're showing like they're working hard more than even those CSS coming from Mount Kenya region. What do you think, Kenyans? Perhaps you have your opinion. You can drop them at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.